ranking every common Adopt Me pet from best to worst. Let's start with a bandicoot. Now this is a pretty old random pet and I'm not sure if I like it or not. This is the tier list. D is the worst, S is the best. I'm gonna say I don't really like it, but I don't hate it, so I'm gonna put it in C. An ant. I'm flexing my Mega Neon as I literally have hundreds of ants and I hate it when I see one because I have literally hatched hundreds of them. I'm not even kidding. So it's a cool pet though, I gotta be honest. Although I have hatched so many of this pet, I don't think I could put it in the bottom one. I'm gonna say that it's a cool thing and it's my favorite color, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. The next pet is the pet mouse. Most of these I actually own as Mega since they're common and they're pretty easy to get into Mega Neon. Now this is a pretty classic pet, it's just a mouse, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really like its face. I don't know why. So I'm sorry, I just don't like your face, buddy. Up next is the buffalo. And when I say I have a lot of them, honestly, I could just show you my inventory for proof that I have a lot of them. I just don't like this pet. I feel like it's the face as well. It's just got like a really flat looking nose. Like none of this looks cute and pettable, which is what I'm kind of ranking this list on. So based off of that information, it sucks. Alright, you guys might think I'm crazy, but the cat is one of my favorite pets. Probably because I am a cat person, and you cannot blame me for it, but it's a classic. This one just looks really nice. It's one of the first pets to ever exist. So honestly, we literally have to put this A tier. I'm not gonna put it in super tier, but A tier will do for now. Super tier is safe for the best of the best pets. And when I say the best of the best, I mean a pet like a chick. Honestly, I just love this. It's all yellow. It's really cute looking. I just like the design of it. So the chick, I think, is gonna be the first pet in the S tier. What came first? The chicken or the egg? That is the question that everyone wants to know. Because if there was no egg, then how did the chicken get born? But who laid the egg? Mystery. Anyway, chicken, definitely not as cute as the chick, but hey, it does a little happy dance, and I like happy dances. So based on this lovely little happy dance it's doing for me, I think I will put this in A tier. A liger. Now, if you don't even know what that is, it's a combination of a leopard and a tiger. So they get the L from leopard and the Iger from tiger, and then the two have a child, and you get a liger, which is a real life animal, by the way. Very rare to find. And honestly, what's there not to like about this thing? It's very cute. My YouTube logo is a literal tiger. So I think there's only one place for this pet, which is D tier. I'm joking. I'm putting this in S tier. But do you want to know what I'm not putting in S tier? A mosquito. I hate these guys. These are one of the bugs in the world that I'm like, you serve no purpose. All they do is fly around, suck people's blood, and literally give diseases. Honestly, I do not like this pet, and also the Adopt Me version is, weird. It's just weird, and I don't like it, which means it only has one place in this world, in the D tier. This is the anglerfish. Believe it or not, it's a common. I do like the fact that this pet actually lights up. You see, this thing has a little dangly light on the front of its head, which is actually what happens in real life. They use the light because at the bottom of the ocean, there's literally no light, and they use it to attract its food. A little fish will see that there's light, they swim towards it, and this guy with its many teeth, which actually look like that, eat the poor little fishy. But yeah, this is kind of a horrific looking pet. The more you look at this pet, the uglier it gets. Like, its teeth, its face, I don't know if I like this pet, to be honest. So, because it's kind of ugly, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Maybe I should actually put it down here. Yeah, look at that thing's face. Huh. This might just be one of the cutest pets possible. This is an armadillo, and I'll be honest with you guys. I love armadillos in real life. What's there not to like? They got a cute little face, cute ears, and their body is kind of like an actual dinosaur. If I told you that this was a dinosaur, I feel like you guys would believe me, but this is a real animal, and they curl up into a cute little ball. I'm not sure if this one has any tricks available. No, I haven't done any tricks, but it's a very cool pet, trust me guys. Oh, there we go. When it walks, it turns into the little ball. And because of that, I am placing this into A tier. And you know what? We're gonna go a little bit extra. The number one in the A A tier is like the best one. So we're gonna go armadillo, then cat, and the best one out of these, yeah, I think this is a pretty decent order. So the chick, actually let's put this in front of the chick, so this one's better than the chick. Makes sense now. The coyote pet, I feel like most people kind of forget that this is even a pet, or maybe that's just me. This is basically the legendary wolf, but recolored and common, which is a cool looking pet, to be honest. It's pretty nicely designed, and because of that, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Honestly, it's okay. A sandfish. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had a phobia of sand. Like, if I touched it, I would like scream, okay? And I just didn't like sand. And this is called a sandfish. But this pet's really cute. It's got fun little stripes and it does a little jiggle. It does a little wiggle side to side. And when the pets do a fun little wiggle, you just know that they're getting ranked highly. So it's a little wiggly pet. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's okay, but it's sandy. The pet dog, which is coincidentally camouflaged in the sand. Like, you can barely tell that there is a dog here at certain parts because it just blends in with the sand. But this is a classic pet, one of the first pets to exist in Adopt Me. Well, in fact, the first pet was a pink cat and a blue dog. So technically not the first, but you know what I mean, just the first. So it's a dog. There's not much to not like. The dog is literally like the Adopt Me logo for most things, just like the little happy dog. So I'm gonna put that in A tier. It's a classic. A Bronchiosaurus. What I like about this pet is its name. It's called also a pickle, because apparently it looks like a pickle, but I actually don't like pickles. But anyway, this is a cute pet. Bronchiosauruses only eat plants, which is a fun fact, which is why it's only eating a leaf right now. And it's one of the only pets that Adopt Me has that eats food while it's just standing still. Which does mean technically you should never have to feed him because he's always got like a stick in its mouth, but unfortunately not. But because it eats green stuff and it looks cool, I will put him A behind this little dude. The ground sloth. Now this is a real life animal, and if you Google it, it will tell you how massive these animals used to be. I have seen a real life ground sloth, but it's like extinct because this is an extinct animal, which is probably why it came out of like a fossil egg or something. And honestly, it was literally 10 times the size of me. And I was gobsmacked when I saw how big this animal was. Yes, I just said gobsmacked. I don't know if you're from the UK, but that is what you say when you're very shocked, okay? But this dude does a little wavy dance. He swings side to side, just vibing with his big claws. And you know, because of that, he just be vibing. I'm gonna put him at the B tier. The next pet is invisible. I can't see it. Where is it? It's a ghost, alright? A ghost, it's fun. It's got tiny little thumbs. I feel like no one's noticed. It literally has the tiniest thumbs possible. There's not much to dislike. It's literally a blob with eyeballs and thumbs. So let's do a little pirouette. Oh, he just got a little tail. He's got a little tail. What if I go inside of him? He's got no brain or anything. Actually, what's that? He's got like a cube? There's a cube inside of Ghost! Oh my, what? I just found a secret. There is a cube inside of my Ghost. Is there one in this side? Yeah. The Ghost has cube hands. What? Look. Alright. Found a little secret for you all. There you go. Every ghost has 2 cubes for a hand, which is interesting. But it's cute. It's fun. I'm gonna put it at the front of B tier. Something about this pet I just don't like. I don't know why. Like, the front of his body stays still and the rest just kind of flops. Yeah. No one clip that, please. But I don't know. Maybe it's his face. He's got like a really funny face and he just flops. And yeah, I don't like this pet, which is why I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put it in. You know what? It's going in D tier. It does not belong with this dude. Mighty Mole the Third. This is a Sado mole, which honestly I don't really like the name of it. It's just literally sad mole, and I feel like it lacks design. Let's be honest. It's literally an oval with a little nose, and that's it. There's not really like any details to this guy, which kind of boring. All right, it's just a blob. I want more than just a blob. the more you look at it, the more it doesn't look like a mole. Like, who said that this was a mole? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a very sad mole when I put him down here. You know what? I changed my mind. This list is getting so bad that the mouse now needs to be in C tier. An angelfish. I actually only own 3 of these pets. I don't really know what they came from. Maybe it was like a shop purchase or something, but hey, not much to dislike. It's a fish. It's got like some details. Kind of looks a little bit like Nemo, but it's not. Nemo is actually a clownfish, which is a different pet. There is a clownfish in Adopt Me, but this is fun. I like it, and I like it enough to put it in B tier behind this little guy. The Ash Zebra. Now this pet has some character to it, because if you zoom in, it has like multiple layers in its hairstyle that are made out of ash. If you don't know what ash is, it's what you get when you like set something on fire and it melts down, I think. For example, if I got a piece of paper and set it on fire, it would then like turn to ash afterwards. But there's a pretty cool looking design. I do like the shapes and the patterns on this thing. And this definitely doesn't look like it should be a common. And because of that, I'm going to put it in A tier. Honestly, this is a cool design. I'm going to put it right behind the Bronchiosaurus. I'm not sure why this is called Best Pet, when it is most definitely not, but this is an otter. Again, something just about this dude's face. I feel like the eyes are too far apart, that it just looks bad. Now I say that, something's in my eyeball. Oh no. My eyeball stinks. Help. Otter. I'm putting you in C. The Robin. Fun fact, this was the first ever pet that I made myself into a Mega Neon. Like, it's crazy. The first ever Mega Neon I made, because Mega Neons didn't always exist. And it was pretty easy to get 3 neon robins, but there we go. This is a very cute pet, and because it was the first ever Mega Neon that I ever made on a video, I think it's got to go here. Everyone's favorite pet, a teapot. Yes, this is actually a pet. I feel like everyone's forgotten about this actually being a pet. It's literally a teapot, and it just gets little hands and an eyeball every couple seconds, and that's it. That's literally the whole pet. Honestly, I feel like it could have been so much more. I don't know. I think we gotta put it down here. It's a teapot. It's a teapot, guys. They really, I don't really understand it, but I don't like it that much. I feel like it should do a little bit more, maybe like a little bonus thing, but it doesn't. So we're moving on to the next pet, and this is the Bali Starling. Bali Starling? I don't know, but Bali's a place, so maybe it's that. This dude has some of the craziest hairstyle possible. It's got so many small little tufts and such a weird color scheme. Like, I believe that's just how the real pet looks though in real life, but there you go. This is the Bali Starling. I just don't like its hairstyle. No offense, mister, but yeah, I don't know. It's very blue as well. Is that actually how it looks? Oh my word, I just googled that thing and this is exactly how it looks. I mean, I can't be that evil to it, but I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's okay. This is a Malaysian tapir, and honestly, it just looks cute. It's basically an elephant with a white half, and tips of the ears are white. It's cute. It kind of looks like it's wearing a diaper or a nappy or something. And it's got a funny looking trunk, but it's cute. And it's better than most of the common pets. So I will put you front of B, I guess. Actually, just behind the ghost, I think. Up next is my favorite common pet, the shadow dragon. Alright, no, this is actually a Mal-Leo bird. I don't know why this is called shadow dragon. Must have got it in a trade. A Mal-Leo bird. Honestly, kind of underrated. Like, this could be like an ultra rare or a legendary, and I wouldn't question it. It's a very cool looking design. It's a nice bird, and it looks pretty nice. It's just a little bit small, but I like this pet a lot, which is quite rare for me, so I'm going to put it in A tier. This is a stingray. Now, this is the first pet that Adopt Me gave me as a gift. Adopt Me goes and gives YouTubers gifts at random times to say like, thanks for making videos. And they gave me a Mega Neon Stingray, which I thought was so cool. So I have not traded it. This was the first ever gift that Adopt Me gave me. And it's a very cool looking pet. So where does it belong? I don't know. Whenever I see a stingray, I just think of like the movie called Nemo. I don't know why, Finding Nemo. It just reminds me of it. I feel like there is a scene with a stingray. I think it like guides them to school and stuff. I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know why, but I somehow have 2 Mega Neon flying fish. So maybe I should try and trade this or something, but a flying fish. Before you say that that sounds actually insane, I didn't believe it until I saw it. I flew to Spain, and when I was there, I took a boat trip. On the boat trip, I kid you not, I saw a real flying fish. These things literally fly out of the water. Now they don't do it for long, but they've got these actual little wings, and they swim, jump out of the water, and then like hover and go back into the water. It's still a fish, and it lives under the water, but it literally flies. Google it if you don't believe me, and there'll probably be like a video online showing you what a flying fish looks like. But honestly, I was amazed when I saw this in real life. So I'm gonna put this in B tier. Alright, I don't like the Adopt Me pet, but I do love it in real life. It's very cool. This is the kid goat. Now, as you can see, there's definitely a lot more detail in the most recent pets compared to like the first pets that Adopt Me made. You can see there's a lot more tufts, the animations are better if we compare like this to an otter or a dog, for example. This one's definitely a lot more detailed of a pet to be a common. And because they're making these things slightly more detailed, I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's not my favorite. The show pony. Alright, there are some things about this pet that I don't like. For example, its color hair, I just don't like it. Its hairstyle, slightly also don't like it. But I do like, it's got some little freckles on the back that kind of makes it look like a fallow deer, I guess. I don't know, I just don't, it just kind of looks like it's wearing a human set of hair. And it's just a little bit odd. Also like the face, the nose is like a little bit strange. So I'm not gonna rate this one highly. I think I'm gonna have to put this in D tier. Right next to this dude. I think he's better. A Tasmanian tiger. This was a real life animal that unfortunately got extinct in the last 100 years. That is how recent of an animal this was, but the world literally made this animal fully extinct. Extinct meaning there are no more of that animal left in the world due to hunters. Like, someone saw this tiger and they decided to get rid of every single one of these tigers in the whole world, and now there's none left, which is actually really sad. I love supporting animals, and the fact that this thing is gone, really sad to be honest. But I'm gonna put this in A tier. It's a tiger, it's a Tasmanian tiger is the name of it. Up next is a pet that you guys probably wouldn't want as a pet in real life. Now, I have saved many cockroaches from getting squished, and whenever I see one get squished, it just makes me sad. I love animals, which is why I don't eat meat or anything. I try to protect as many animals as possible. In fact, I once saw one of these roaches in a swimming pool at Disney, and I saved it. This thing was drowning in the water, and I want to save everything I see. I couldn't just watch that thing drown, so I picked it up and saved the guy, which hopefully means that they will forever be nice to me. I mean, I did see some of these guys recently in a hotel I stayed at, which means it's technically not the cleanest, but it's a very cool looking pet. I feel like it's underrated, and it's a little bit fun. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, you might call me crazy, but it's B tier. The blue bottle fly. I don't know who made this pet, but it literally looks like a balloon. You know, when you like inflate a balloon, you have like that little bit at the bottom to tie it up. What is that? Why is that on its mouth? Okay, honestly, I know they're trying to make it like a style, but if you look at a real fly that is a blue bottle fly, which is just a generic fly that you get in Europe or the UK or something, it does not look like this at all. It's so funny. They're not actually this blue in real life either. And this literally is like 2 inflated blobs. I feel like they kind of had to make it look like that to kind of like make it adoptable. If they made it too much like the realistic version, no one would ever want it. But I'm putting it in D tier as it's just bad. A mongoose. I actually don't really know much about this animal in real life or in Adopt Me, but what I do know is that it has a cute looking face, and it's kind of like a ferret, so there's not really much to dislike about this. I kind of forgot where this pet even came from, because yes, there is 500 and something pets in Adopt Me, probably 600 and something now, but I'm gonna put this in B tier. It looks kind of cute, and I like the design. A walrus. Honestly, something about this just gives me creepy vibes. I think it's the fact that its body's like this. It's kind of human-like. Like it's kind of creepy, his pose. So I don't really like the pet. I mean, I know many people do like this pet. They've made multiple walrus pets. So I think I could put this down here. Yeah, I mean, these two pets are pretty similar, the dugong and the walrus. So it's basically a bigger version of a dugong. A beluga whale. This is a whale that I'm pretty sure is very clever. It has literally a giant bulge on its head, which means it has a big IQ. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a very clever whale, and it's just got a really big brain, which is why it's got like a bulge for a head. It's a cool pet, not my favorite. I'm gonna put it in C. This is a very interesting pet. This is the Wolpertinger, and it's made out of so many different animals. I think the main part of this is like a rabbit mixed with a deer. It's a bit creepy. Its face kind of giving me nightmare vibes. I don't know, it kind of kicks like a chicken, and looks like a rabbit, but has fangs and antlers. I don't know who made this pet. This is a made-up pet from a mythical egg, meaning it doesn't exist. I'm just gonna put it in C tier, I think. Actually, you know, I'll put it in B, as it's designed really well. With the final pet being a bullfrog. Now, this guy has some weird stripes on it. It's a bit odd, to be honest. It kind of does a funny squiggle and sucks in its body. I don't know. I don't really like this pet that much. I will be honest with you guys. So I don't think I'm gonna rate this one that highly. That is the final common pet as of filming. Of course, this could change as they go and add more pets. And I will put this pet like here, I guess. So here is my full list in case you want to go and see it, from S to D of Adopt Me, which is the best Adopt Me common pets. Let me know your favorite 3 common pets in the comment section. And you should click here to go and watch another Adopt Me video next. But if you want to buy my merchandise, only 200 of this hat will ever be made, and it's very rare and limited, so click here to go and buy it. Only 200 ever. Or click here to watch this video. Click here. I recommend it.